Today, I'm here to discuss with us many reasons why people still stay in toxic relationship. Reasons why you still see people in toxic relationship. Okay, so something happened today, and me and my friend were actually discussing about it. We saw a guy beating a lady, and eventually, he made a statement. He said, at the end of the day, this lady will still go back to this particular guy and they will act like all is well. Now he cannot understand why she's still staying in that relationship despite knowing that this relationship is not healthy. Anyway, this is why so many ladies, so many guys are still in that toxic relationship, whether are not leaving that toxic relationship despite knowing that that relationship is toxic for them. My name is Valerie Makanwonji, and I'm known as Coach Valerie. I remain your certified relationship expert, your self-discovery coach, and your marriage mentor. Alright, the number one reason why so many people stay in toxic relationships is because society has normalized unhealthy relationship for us. Yes, you heard that right. Society has normalized unhealthy relationship for most of us. How, you ask? Society has made so many of us stay in toxic relationship. You hear things like, is it not just cheat? It just cheated on you. Did he do more than that? And you're like, is cheating not something I should be angry about or offended about? They've normalized certain things they're not supposed to normalize. And at the end of the day, you now see men killing their wives killing their husband because they cannot handle the pain anymore. They cannot handle, say that cheating is not enough to leave your husband because he's cheating. Well, it depends on you, on how you can handle the beast in him, or how you've been handling that beast in them initially. So the number one reason why most people still stay in toxic relationship is because society has normalized it for majority of us. Number two reason why most people stay in an unhealthy relationship is because of low self-esteem. Their partner has made them understand that they are not worthy of love, and they can never find someone to love them as much as they love them. Did you hear? Yes, you heard that right. Some partners have made so many ladies, so many men understand, especially ladies, that no man can love them the way they do. So they feel and they think that is the only way to love. So you see this kind of ladies, when they are with a man that is all lovey-dovey, showing them all of the love in this world, it looks strange to them. They are always having it in their mind that tomorrow something will happen. Even when something is not happening, they create things that will happen because they are not used to that pattern. They have low self-esteem, and they've been made to understand that any man that is treating them right needs something from them, or will eventually treat them bad. So they will rather stay. That is where this adage come into play. The devil you know is better than the angel you do not know. That's where you hear some people say the devil you know is better than the angel you do not know. So they will rather stay in that unhealthy and toxic relationship than get out of that toxic relationship. So number two is low self-esteem. Your partner making you feel unworthy and unloved all by yourself. Then number three is turning things around. Yes, this is what we call gaslighting. We call this gaslighting, where a partner actually offends you and now turns everything around on your head and feels like you're the one that has the problem. So this is where you see so many people trying to change their partner. So another reason why people still stay in an unhealthy relationship is because they feel they can change the partner over time. Yes, they feel time will change that person. So you hear people say, with time he's going to change. With time she's going to change. Who told you that person is going to change? The person will not change, except the person is willing to change. Except the person is willing to change. So in this situation, a partner will offend, and rather than apologizing, will turn the situation around and tell the other partner, which is the victim, that it was her fault, that it was her fault for being beaten. Do you understand? It will make her feel like she was one that caused the whole scenario. And so in her mind, subconscious mind, she keeps blaming herself for everything that happens. When she's beaten, she tell you, it's my fault. I will have just added a little pepper. It's my fault. I will have just kept in shoes this side. It's my fault. So they gaslight them a lot. So that is another point, gaslighting. Making the other partner feel like they are at fault. So they won't want to leave that relationship because they feel like they are the one with the problem. So they will do anything possible in their power to make that relationship work. They will do anything in their power to keep telling themselves and society that that person will change in the long run. So that is another reason why people stay in toxic relationship and will refuse to leave that toxic relationship. The last reason, one other reason I would love to share with us is because they already share something together. Yes, they share something together, and which is maybe they already have families together, they have kids together, so they have a home together. So this set of people are very scared of leaving their marriage because of the children. That is where you hear parents say, I'm in this marriage because of my children, I'm in this marriage because of this, I'm in this relationship because of that, I'm in this. So that is another reason why people will still stay in an unhealthy relationship, in a toxic relationship, because they have something together. And having something together, which is the children, and you keep saying you're staying because of the children, eventually leads you to blackmailing the children, to guilting the children all the time. You continue to guilt trip those children at the end of the day. Well, that's a topic for another day. Why you should not guilt trip your children, but that's a topic for another day. But today we're concentrating on why people stay in toxic relationship. So I hope this 4 points that I've listed will give us an insight as to why so many people stay in toxic relationship. Yeah, I would like to list one other point, which is a major factor for most people staying in toxic relationship, and that point is society. They are afraid of what society will say. So many people are afraid to come outside because they don't want to be judged. They don't know what people are going to tell them. Maybe society has warned them, or their family member has warned them that don't go into this relationship, don't go into this marriage, and they ended up staying in that marriage or relationship, and they have issues and they don't know how to say it once again. So society, people around us, environment has made most people keep quiet because they are afraid of being judged. They are afraid of being accused at the end of the day. Like maybe they didn't do their best, or judging them like, I told you not to go into it and you still did. So those sets of people will keep striving. They'll keep striving to be in that relationship. They'll continue to strive to be in that relationship, to make that relationship work out, even when they know that that relationship will not lead them anywhere. So I hope this point that I've listed today will give us an insight, will give us an understanding as to why most people stay in toxic relationship. And if you know anybody that stays in a toxic relationship, please, I would love you all to speak out on that person's behalf, because that person might actually be suffering from gaslighting from his or her partner. So help that person speak up. If that person is not speaking up, help that person seek help also, and also approach that person and speak to that set of people. Until I come your way next time to dish out more wonderful value like I used to do, my name remains Varia Makanwaji, and I remain your certified relationship expert, your self-discovery coach, and your marriage mentor. Until next time, have a blessed day.